Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Hold up, Philly. If y'all want to see me whip this guy's ass, make some noise.
I ain't no easy pickings, boy. All right? Oh, yeah? Prove it, baby. Prove it, baby. You don't want to miss this March 4th, Danny Garcia.
I'm on my way to the island and I'm popping shit.
Yes, it's finally official. We have a venue. Tickets go on sale January 18th. It's going down. This fight couldn't come at a sweeter time. You know, there is a bit of worry, though, now with all these other big fights just happening to start to pop off in, the first quarter. Garcia Thurman finally deciding to announce this and a venue is a good thing for boxing and for their fight, allowing fight fans to finally go ahead and make their travel plans, make their boxing plans, right? I mean, you got Gennady Golovkin March 18th. Now they just announced Canelo Chavez in May, Cotto Kirkland in February. It's just so much. So the best thing they could have done was announce this. They're going to be officially holding the press conference for this one Wednesday, January 18th. We'll get the official announcement, but this thing is it's done. It's done. Now, let me just go ahead and introduce my co-host so we could talk about this one really quick. We're going to go over to the Sunshine State. Boxing MD, what's going on, brother? I know you want to sit in on this. We're going to head on over to the Sunshine State. Boxing MD, what's going on?
Is that a fair statement to make? You have to be honest with yourself.
So the outside chance of it happening in Florida, Orlando to be exact, didn't happen. But to be honest, this probably is where this fight should have been happening the whole time. But it is fair to criticize, or at least from the perspective of PBC, the timing, or I guess lack thereof, of finally announcing the location, because like Ness says, it's another week or so until they have an official press conference, which means that tickets aren't going to go on for sale after that. So I guess they're hoping that it stays as a local, I guess, to get local buzz, and people are going to not go to some of the other fights because they are behind, especially the Golovkin Danny Jacobs fight.
And in the other sunny state, California, Matt, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, guys. I'm just really excited for this fight, mainly just because obviously we knew this fight was happening. It's two of the best welterweights in the world. I'm glad it's in the Barclays, just like MD. I think it's the right place for it. Obviously, Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter there. I think there's some sort of cachet there that he may have some residual effect in that market. Obviously, Danny Garcia, being from Philly, is related to that area. Obviously, he's one of the biggest sellers in Barclays history. He may be the biggest, I believe. I could be wrong on that. And so this fight's obviously was supposed to be in the Barclays. I think that was the obvious destination. This doesn't come as a big surprise to, I think, most of us. But I think, like most of us, we're glad it's finally official because for some reason it was taking way too long.
Well, MD's right. It's about a week because it's going to be about 5 days. It'll be January 18th. 2 o'clock will be the official time that the press conference will take place. 10 a.m. Eastern time will be the official time that the tickets will be on sale to the public on Wednesday. I'm sure they'll do a pre-sale like all other promoters. Now, the press conference, I'm not 100% sure if it's open to the public. I'm not seeing
it is. I think it is.
Yeah, and to PBC's defense, they usually have open to the public press conferences.
It says fans who attend the January 14th Badu Jack versus James DeGale will have access to an exclusive pre-sale. That's cool. So I repeat, Fans who buy tickets basically for Badu Jack and James DeGale this Saturday night, you'll get exclusive access to the pre-sale, so you'll be able to buy Danny Thurman tickets beforehand. Now,
which is happening in the same building too, so that's important to note, obviously.
Yes, it is happening in the same building. So, were you guys ever in doubt that this was going to actually happen?
Not for a long time. I think that I was in doubt that it was going to happen up until both sides were public about it officially happening, which has been about for some months, right? And the location to me was always going to be at Barclays because it made no sense anywhere else. They both have been proven to do reasonably well at ticket sales in Barclays. But like I said, it's just the timing. But I think that this is more of a local Philly, Brooklyn, probably crowd that they're trying to get. Maybe not the same international crowd that they're trying to get for the for the Golovkin-Jacobs fight, because a lot of people who want to travel, whether you're from any other state, have already been, maybe purchased their travel tickets a month in advance because, we're looking at less than a month before this fight, which is in March 7th. I think you said March 14th, but that's the Golovkin fight, right? So this happens in the beginning of
is March 4th. TBV Appreciation Party will be March 3rd. Okay,
so this happens March 4th, which wants to go. And I know they're not relying on pay-per-view sales, but I would hope that this fight sells out. That's what I'm, definitely hoping for.
Earlier, Matt said that Danny holds the record. It was right. He's about 13,350, I believe, is the highest sold in the Barclays. So, obviously, I would like to see it do more ticket sales than that. I think Thurman Porter did about 8,000. Again, I would like to see it do more than Danny's 13. I believe Danny's 13 was either with Judo or Malinaji. Again, Matt says it's open to the public. I'm not 100% sure, but fuck it. Take your shot at it, right? The press conference begins at 2:00. It's going to be at the Barclays Center. Danny will be there. Keith Thurman will be there. Angel Garcia, the trainer of Danny Garcia, will be there. Dan Birmingham, the trainer of Thurman, will be there. Lou DiBella, who's promoting the fight. Brett Yormack, the CEO of Brooklyn Sports Entertainment, the Barclays Center, obviously. And Steven Espinoza, head of, VP and general manager over there at the Showtime Sports.
As well as Nestor Gibbs, a.k.a. Ness GTO from the Boxing Voice.
Yeah. No, fuck yeah. I'll be over there definitely trying to make sure that Danny gives me 1 day per week for buildup of this fight. I want to be able to come to Philadelphia 1 day a week. If you're with me, hit that thumbs up button because we need some inside coverage. We need to get there, man. Look at the intensity in those faces right there. One is cool, calm, and collective. Like, I ain't no cherry boy. And the other, it's like, you ain't beat nobody. You just talking because you got a hole in your face. So I'm excited, man. Listen, we're not going to take up too much more time. And any of you guys got anything to add about the official announcement that this fight is official, that the venue is official, that it's happening March 4th, that the tickets go on sale January 18th at 10 a.m.?
Let's just hope for a sellout because this is the type of fight that touches a demographic that's huge in boxing, which is the Puerto Rican fan base, and they're two of the top welterweights. This is what we asked for. Let's just hope that it's a sellout. And if it doesn't sell out, I think that PBC has to look at some of the things that they did to market these fighters and how they went about promoting this fight itself, because this has sellout written all over it. And like I said, I'd be disappointed.
Well, they dragged their foot for sure.
Yep. I don't know why. I don't know why.
No. Come on, MD. Stop acting like that. You got a name like MD and you don't know why? Matt, you're the producer. You're the hipster. Find some official quotes that we can get from Lou DiBella and the insurance claim. It's obviously the insurance issue. They're wetting their feet with Badu Jack and James DeGale, but ultimately they don't know how it's going to turn out. And it's the insurance. It's not the same for MMA. MMA got something like $51 per fighter for insurance. They're not doing that for boxing.
Oh, yeah, they are.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Check it out. No, they're not. There's an article with Lou DiBella. You're the producer, not me. You look it up.
But Ness, if they're taking a risk with a less sexy fight, which is the one that's this weekend, like less sexy in the sense that for sure Thurman Garcia is the more marketable fight. Fighters are going to be making more money.
Yeah, but Mayweather is Mayweather and Lou DiBella is Lou DiBella, and that fight hasn't even happened, and this one is already announced. So
we don't act like Lou DiBella is not behind PBC boxing. The PBC boxing is not on the side of this fight. This is why I'm disappointed about the dragging of the feet.
Lou DiBella makes money.
I don't know.
Well, he's got to promote, and certain things, you know,
he used to be a lone ranger, but now he's part of the team, which is PBC Promotions. And we all
the way that I feel that this team thing works is we all get into this, you know, union per se, just like Joe Smith, and we're gonna make sure that everyone in the union gets work. So Goose and Tudor, they get work. Lou DiBella, they get work. You know, whatever other promoters, I can't think off the top of my head, they get work because they're dealing in that circle. Listen, let's just get to the callers. This was only an announcement. We're making it short and sweet. We're going to go out to everybody. Remember that if you want to call in, you can press 1 to voice your opinion on the Voice of the People hotline. That number is 1-425-569-5241. International callers, add Nestor Gibbs on Skype now. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button now. If you're just looking at the show, make sure you share it now. And remember, this fight is official, so the TBV party is more than official. Head on over to ThaBoxingVoice.com/reunion. Get your RSVP tickets on because it's going to be a big one. And if you're liking this show, we got some more hot stuff for you. We just did a film study on Daniel Jacobs versus Prague in build up to the Daniel Jacobs versus Gennady Golovkin fight. So support us on Patreon. Head on over there for that exclusive. I just edited, put it all together, put the bells and whistles. Things looking very good. So make sure you check us out on Patreon. And remember, your patronage is going to make sure that MD and Matt get to the party. So head on over there and support your favorite show. Let's open up these phone lines without any further ado.
These calls are brought to you by our sponsor, El Camino Electrical Services, who have over 15 years of commercial electrical experience, servicing the whole Silicon Valley and the entire San Francisco Peninsula. Visit us at our website, elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
We're doing a 30 to 45-second sound off, ladies and gentlemen. This is an announcement show. Plus, we got another announcement show to do with Canelo and Chavez being official as well. I guess I'm going to Cinco de Mayo. I'm definitely going to be there. Booking flights tonight. Alex Lemon, talk to me.
It's murder. What's going on, man?
It's going down, baby. It's going down. It's official.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited, man. March 5th is National Crow Day for all the DSG haters, man. 2017, DSG's going to get it. Finally going to get his respect. Always underestimated. Always counted out, man. Always finds a way to win.
Lemon?
By hook or by crook?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Oh, man, you scared me.
I'm still here.
Scared me there. I thought you dipped off.
I know. No, I was waiting to hear you guys' reaction. I thought MD for sure was going to have something to say negative about DSG.
Hey, man, he's getting in the ring with Keith Thurman, so he's the one taking the risk, and I definitely applaud him for stepping up to his toughest competition, and he's fighting a legitimate welterweight. So if he somehow, like you said, serves me crow, then I won't necessarily be as negative about Danny Garcia. I just find it highly doubtful. I don't know what you see in Danny Garcia that makes him a favorite against Keith Thurman, but everybody has their own opinion, right?
That they do, and he got his. Time to go to Alex in Australia. Talk to me.
Can you get back to me? Sorry, boys. I'm just in the middle of work.
No problem. Alex Lemon, thanks for calling in. Now we're going to the former WBC champ, Joey in Indiana.
Yo, what's going on, Ness? Hey, man, I wish they would have hyped it up a little bit more, but I don't see this fight having any issues selling out. It's going to break all the Barclay records. I definitely think a lot of them floor seats will probably go gone when they go on sale Wednesday. But it may be a crowd too, where everybody walks up last minute. So this fight's just big, man. There's really nothing else to say. I mean, it's a mega fight, and it's just gonna suck for the loser because it's gonna set them back a little bit. Whereas the winner, the winner is just gonna open up a door of opportunities, man. So it's here, man. It's official. I'm excited, and Keith Thurman, man, he's gonna put him to sleep. So,
your producer, did they announce if it's on Showtime?
No, they have not. They said CBS. I remember the last quote I read from Espinoza was that CBS still has a lot of interest. Joey, thanks for calling in. We're giving 30-35. Joey, man, I'm gonna set a prayer for you and Larry from San Francisco. I want you guys to still come to the party. I know that it's not in the budget this year, but we're gonna see if God can't do something and get y'all there, man. We want everybody at this one. This is gonna be a big one, bro. If you ever missed the TBV Appreciation Night, you cannot miss this one. It's going down. But yeah, MD, I don't know. Let me check the official press release. I sent it to all of you guys, though. I mean, I don't know why I'm always doing all the work.
Yeah. Because I think if any fight should be displayed,
no, they have not announced a television.
If any fight should be displayed on the network television, so that everybody should see it, right?
It's Showtime. It's Showtime. All the contacts are for Showtime. Everything here says Showtime. For more information, visit Showtime Sports.
But it's presented by PBC. If it was through Showtime,
we're not arguing that. There's been PBC fights on Showtime before. Adrian Broner's been a PBC fighter for a long time, and he's only been fighting on Showtime. But at least PBC Boxing. One second. At least PBC Boxing gives us free boxing tonight with Islandi Lara facing Yuri the Rabbi Foreman.
Yo, if it was gonna be CBS, I think they would have made an announcement because it sucks that it's not, because it needs to be in front of more people's eyes. We're going to Jarvis. Talk to me.
But we're established. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. To be
what
honest.
up? Hey, what up? What's up, MD? How y'all boys doing? I would just like to say, man, I'm really not a Danny Garcia fan, but I love boxing. I love talent, and I hate to say it. If this man beat Keith Thurman, I feel like he should be labeled as pound for pound, doing with his resume, stepping up. Other than Pacquiao and Mayweather, this man got a hell of a resume, better than a lot of these other young fighters I have. And all the up-and-coming fighters, his resume is better. And it's a huge step up. And really, to me, this is not a step up for Danny. This is the pressure's on Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman got something cool because Danny been fighting top names. This ain't nothing for him. So, and I look at Danny Garcia as a black horse, man. I don't know what the hell he be doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I called a lot of fights, and I thought he's supposed to lose. But
Jarvis,
30-45,
baby. Thank you for calling in.
I think people need to remember that Sean Porter ain't a fucking joke.
Raymond, Florida, talk to me.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You hear me?
We hear you, brother.
We hear you, bro.
Hey, did you guys say that you were saying that you think that fight should have been in Orlando?
Yeah, that was MD. Once upon a time, MD wanted it to be in Orlando.
And I still feel like why not? But why not?
Yeah, I feel like that would make perfect sense. You got Thurman over there, and from Clearwater, you got Danny.
No state income tax.
Puerto Rican people. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm taking one time for this fight. DSG is legit, but I don't know, man. Unless he can hurt Thurman to the body, I see Thurman taking it. But yeah, I would love to see them bring a fight like that to Orlando.
Well, all right, brother. Thank you for calling in, Raymond. We're gonna get out to DC. Marcus, talk to me.
Yo, you already called good money, Ness. I was going to say the same thing. These New York fights, it seem like they're taking a long time, man. It's got to be the insurance, man. It's the reason why some of these questions about the venue. If Keith Thurman had done a fight in Florida before that had a good showing, like DSG has done up in Barclays, I could see where somebody's talking about putting in Orlando. But
he did one in Tampa.
Precedence there. Yeah, I know what Tampa is, but, did it sell out because Danny sold out Barclays?
Nah, Danny never sold out Barclays.
Unless he had done an outdoor event in maybe the Ray Stadium, I could see where it would be wanting to put the fight down there. But everybody knows that the following is DSG. I don't know if Keith Thurman really brings that much money to the table outside of his record and stuff. So I'm glad the fight's finalized. I'll be at the PV. I'll be up there somewhere, somehow, hook or crook. So we'll see y'all March 3rd. DSG going to take it. I just think he's got the better resume. I think he's got the better experience. Although Sean Porter's not easy work, for a boxer, he's easy work. And he'll always be easy work to a boxer, a good boxer. And that's the thing. Danny.
Oh, Marcus, 30-45. You over here doing like a minute and 45. Listen, if you're going to be up here March 3rd, you already know. Head on over to theboxingvoice.com/reunion. Check it out. We're going to be getting back together for this one. You don't want to miss it. Ali and Dago, talk to me.
What's happening, y'all? I'm just hella happy that this fight is going to happen. Very, very excited. I don't give a fuck where it took place at. And, you know, I'm a fan of both fighters. I love both fighters. I know a lot of people don't like Danny, but I like Danny. And, you know, I think Danny's going to win this fight somehow, some way. I think he's going to find a way to win, man, and shut the critics up. And I could already see Angel Garcia saying, Danny's the champ. Danny's the champ of the world. You know, I already see it coming, man. So I'm going with Danny Swift Garcia. And that's my call, y'all.
All right, Ali from Dago. Yo, you know that Angel's gonna be the funniest thing. It's gonna be Angel. I know Thurman is not gonna let Angel run over him. He's gonna go at it. It's gonna be wonderful to see them two go back and forth. I hope that they take it there too. I really, really do. It'll be good. Let me see here. We got damn.
We have a boomerang and a ringer, by the way.
By the way, you hear this, Jose? By the way, Jose. This guy needs to get fired.
Dude, I miss it. No, hey, Jose, hold on. For the record, Jose.
That's why you need Steven, Jose. I know. Say it.
Oh, Jose, I put on the chat. We have a boomerang. Jose's in the chat. Jose's in the call.
No, he said it at 4:30.
Minutes ago. Okay. Right when you jumped on. Jose. Not my fault. Blame Ness.
Yo, it's got the timestamp right here. It says 4:39.
Oh, it's all good. Don't worry, man. Hey, the fact that they're doing all these spontaneous shows, I can't get too mad, man. I get good value for my ringer and my boomerang, so I'm all happy. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to be the voice of reason as my Twitter handle goes, guys. I would caution those people who think this is going to be a sellout. There's a lot of big boxing coming up, guys, in months to come. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to sell out. I know a lot of people are going to quickly jump to the pre-sale and to the sales and pay top dollar for their tickets, man. I'm telling you guys, it's not going to happen. If you're wise, you'll be patient, you know, and worst case scenario, you're going to pay, 25, maybe 50 extra bucks a ticket. Best case scenario, you're going to save hundreds of bucks. So
I don't think anybody said it's going to sell out. I said I hope it should sell out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like, I don't think anybody here was like, it's going to be a sellout.
I think that it won't sell out because it's such a big venue. If they get a good sell, they'll just open it up.
18 or 19, right? 18 or 19, I assume.
Yeah, they'll just open it up. So, like, if they get to the normal 13,000 or 11,000, they'll just open it up to 13. If they make the 13, they'll open up another 5. Like, that's what they'll do.
Yeah, and the seats in the lower bowl are initially going to be so expensive, people aren't going to buy those. People are going to buy seats in the 200s, and then you're going to be able to buy seats in the lower bowl for the same price people paid to be up in the balcony. So, just my advice. I've done it, many fights now. I don't pre-buy anymore, guys. I got burnt too many times. So just you got to be a little bit gutsy, but that's what it's about, right? And
they got to have balls. They got to have balls like Thurman getting in there with the champ. Champ. Oh my God, Jose, wait. Jose, wait. I'll just give you extra time. Saying the word champ just reminded me that I got to plug Shannon Briggs' new iPhone and Android game. It's absolutely free, and the champ got a free game for you guys if you want to. It's a boxing game. This is a boxing podcast, so I might as well tell you it's free too. So it ain't like it's gonna bother you. But I actually know the developer, so I forgot all about it. I was supposed to say it yesterday, so there you go. Definitely go check it out. I did. It's pretty cool, and it's free, and it's a boxing game. Pastime. I mean, MD, when you're in the you know, you're like Doogie Howser. So like when you finish the test quick, then boom, you just play the little Shannon Briggs game.
Yo, Jose, take your jab at me now. Come on.
No, nothing. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna say though, you should buy liability insurance. You're spending so much time on the Boxing Voice here. What kind of doctor are you gonna turn out to be, man? You gotta balance the school too, right?
Hey, man, you know, like can't be focused on my work to, you know, I get burnt out. So I don't mind, you know, taking a break from the hard studies and contribute to the Boxing Voice.
You know, I'm just bugging, man. No, we're glad to have you here, man. Just wanted to say one last thing here. Somewhere in Pittsburgh, there's a lonely, sad man leaving his work right now, picking up, you know, a 12-pack of beer, sitting down with his belt on his lap, crying because he knows the fight's happening. It's official. The TB reunion's happening, and baby, that belt's coming back to Canada. That's all I got. Call back later, boys. Peace.
Damn, that's gonna be 4 belts for Jose if he wins that IBF strap.
So much shade at Bruce. Poor Bruce, man.
Is Bruce on?
Can't believe Jose is going to get 4 belts if he gets 4 belts with no talent.
Undefeated is on.
Most overachieve. Jose is the most overachieving caller of all time.
Yo, he's the best caller. He's got 3 belts. Nobody can talk nothing. He's like unified, unfadable. Talk to me.
What's up, man? Yo, this is a great fight for boxing fans, man. The unification between the WBA champ and it's on free TV, you know, non-pay-per-view. So you got to give respect to PBC for making it happen. To me, this fight's a 50-50 fight. You know, Danny, he's got the better amateur pedigree. He's got the better pro resume. He's got that sneaky left hook and the counter. But I don't think that his power has really traveled to 147 as well as when he was at 140. And Keith, he's just a naturally bigger guy. You know, he's just a naturally bigger guy, bigger shoulders. Probably better power right now, but it'll be a good fight, man. And so many good fights coming up this year in the first half of the year. So, we just got to be thankful for boxing, be thankful for the Boxing Voice for putting in so much work. And don't do the Canelo Chavez show tonight because I'm going to the Wolves Thunder game, so I'm going to miss it, all right? So, peace out, brothers, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yo, that's why you were a ringer, man. You'll be able to call in real quick, man. We got to do it tonight, baby. That thing got announced tonight. We got to talk tonight. Listen, because of that, we're really going to turn on this drive-by. That's it. I got to be disciplined on this 30 seconds because, you know, MD might, you know, someone might go into labor. He get the hit on the hip, and he's got to go take this girl, you know, have a baby or something like that. So let's keep it to the 30 seconds. Tone, Chicago. No, actually, it's not you. You're next. Jay Winner, 646. That's New York City. Are you going to be in the Barclays Center? Are you happy this fight is at the Barclays Center? Talk to me.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I only got 30 seconds, so shout out to my new little one just delivered yesterday, my own little pugilist, Jackson Williams. But listen, man, one time, I like DSG. I love this division outside of the heavyweight division. Let's go, champ. But I gotta give it to one time. And yes, my sister's birthday is a couple of days away, so it might be her birthday present. But yeah, man, shout out to Boxing Voice. Hopefully I get to see you guys down there.
All right, Jay Winner, man. You in New York City, man. We want to see you at that TBV Appreciation Night. Head on over to theboxingvoice.com/reunion and see what it's all about. If you haven't been there, you want to check out those videos. Fish, what's going on, brother?
Yeah. I was real quick. I want to make sure. Did you catch me in the comment section? I took the same pictures Alex Lemon for last night. I couldn't call in. I got a lot going on. Thurman Garcia. I love those DSG Goonie uploads, but I'm going with Thurman as well. And what else I got? I'm looking forward to that champ. That champ with an Android game because I got my Galaxy on my hip right as we speak. I just got to, thanks TBV. I'm enjoying the content, and soon I may be jumping on that Patreon. So look out for me.
Hey, don't forget to thank Al.
Fish, man, thank you for calling in, and we can't wait to have you join the Patreon family, man. And then you won't want to miss it because we did a great film study review today only for Patreon. It won't be released for anybody else. And, it's always good to watch a fight with MD. I swear, I cannot wait for the day that we get to do one all in the same room the way me and Enrique and Alex did it, because that was fun. MD is always funny, especially when he's got a little favorite fighter, that he's watching out
I have Dimitri Prague tattooed on my back. How'd you guess?
I never said that, but Mr. Yes, sir, are you happy that this is in Brooklyn?
Hey. Actually, yes, I am happy because from the Porter to Thurman to Leo to Frampton, the Barclays put on a show. So this one feel like it's gonna be right up along there. Put the fire on, and I got Thurman probably on the back foot boxing. That's my call. Thanks for another show.
All right, Mr. Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Young Cantu, talk to me.
What's up, big dog? Yo, this is the biggest welterweight fight since the May Pack fight, in my opinion. It's going to be interesting to see the athleticism of Thurman go up against the counter-punching in Garcia. I got a question for you guys. What do you think about, is there any significant psychological advantage in this fight, seeing the face-off on TV? Do you guys think there's any factor as far as psychology?
Yeah, and Ness is not going to like to hear this, but I saw Danny Garcia get a little emotional, which fighting emotional is not a good thing. But they're both professionals, so I don't think it has that much impact on the fight.
It probably has zero impact or very marginal to zero impact because that's such an X factor that we can't even quantify, so there's really no point in really debating it, in my opinion.
All right, y'all stay up.
But I would say, although Danny Garcia, people say about the better resume, I would say that Keith Thurman has fought in a fighter at least at this closer level of competition in Sean Porter. So he's fought a legitimate welterweight, a very tough welterweight.
Yeah,
that is not easy. That is not easy for a boxer to easily box around. I don't know who said that. That's a joke.
No, that does scare me because Thurman's velocity, that ferociousness, is difficult for anyone to deal with. It doesn't matter. It's someone constantly coming forward, grinding. It's such a rough fight too. So Thurman impressed me. Did I say Thurman? I meant to say Porter coming forward is with that ferocity, and is very, it's just difficult for anyone. So the way Thurman handled it, I appreciated that definitely. We're going to Tone, Chicago. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, fellas? You guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Hang on a second. There we go. Sorry about that, fellas. Yeah, I'm excited about this fight. With all the bullshit pay-per-views we've had over the years, this is definitely one that's something to look forward to that could definitely be a pay-per-view, but it's not, so that's even better. But with that being said, my wife and I were making plans on being out there, so we'll see you guys at the TCC Appreciation Night. Definitely looking forward to that as well.
Oh, Tone, that is music to my ears, man. Thank you for calling in, brother. Make sure you head on over to theboxingvoice.com/reunion to RSVP. And yeah, man, this is gonna be a good one. I'm so excited. Everybody is coming out. I'm so happy they finally announced this, man. I hope it does well, like MD says. Who do we got here? We got GT Kid in Atlanta. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm excited that we finally got a location for where Danny Garcia is gonna get knocked out. So, man, it's kind of exciting about that. Yeah, man, it's I'm gonna stay on it until the fight happens, but Danny Garcia definitely is gonna lose this fight. But I'm glad it's the Barclays, a good location. I'm gonna see if I can make the fight. But tonight or this weekend, I got Badu Jack, and then or Benedict Jack. My fault, Benedict Jack, and that's all I got for him.
Yeah. Also, Ness, the rumor is too that the insurance included after the in California when Bernard Hopkins got projected out of the rings with punches, they expect the same thing to happen to Danny Garcia, so they might put a mat underneath. So Latin Goonies won't be hitting the floor as hard as that. So
wow, that would be funny. It would be like wrestling, I guess, but yeah, man, I don't really see that happening, man. I've been here before. I remember people counting Danny out with Matisse, and yes, Thurman is no Matisse, boy. He's no Matisse, but
Matisse was beat. Let's not forget that Matisse was beat twice before by two lower level
Judah
boxers.
and Devin Alexander, was it not?
Yep. And
weren't both controversial? Didn't the world think that he won both? Didn't he drop both guys?
You better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son.
Let's also not forget that Danny Garcia did win that fight, and the end result sticks in people's mind. But Danny Garcia had had trouble in the beginning of the fight with the pressure and the power. And I think Keith Thurman is better in in every aspect of the game than Lucas Matisse. And he's bigger. So this is not Lucas Matisse, like you said.
No, you're right. I mean, Lucas is not as Thurman is way more he's just more fluent. Yo, Thurman is good, bro. This is like
he has more gears.
I hate this fight, to be honest with you. It's like a love-hate right here, man. It's like the same thing that happened with Thurman Porter. It's like, fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. It's not cool, but this has to happen. 801. You're up. 30 seconds. Clock's ticking.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Hello?
Yes, sir. Who's this?
This is Gabe from Salt Lake City.
Gabe, Salt Lake City. First time calling in?
No, he's called in before.
No, I called in once or twice.
Look at that. MD knows.
MD probably remembers me. Stole my call last time. But yeah, I'm super excited about the fight. Wish I lived closer to New York so I could go down for the party. But man, I don't know. I got to go Danny, man. Every time you bet against the guy, he just, he's like the ultimate underdog, always comes through, And then I was wondering, did you guys, I know you saw the news, it's confirmed, Canelo.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe, brother.
Jr.
Make sure you subscribe. We're only giving callers 30 seconds. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel because that's the very reason we're only giving 30 seconds. We're coming right back with a Canelo Chavez Jr. It's official. Cinco de Mayo is going down show. So stick around, brother. Tell a friend and tell a friend. TBV is back with another episode in a couple of minutes. Plus, we get a Patreon. Whoa, Larry.
Hey, producer, what's the date of the Canelo Mayweather fight that happened? Was it at 2013?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Come on, you're the producer.
Look it up. 4 years. It's been 4 years since Danny Garcia has been an underdog. So let's forget that fucking narrative. It's fake. It's a bullshit narrative.
That's beautiful. That's when he performs his best. When you guys think he's gonna lose.
I never thought he was gonna lose. For the record, again, I've never picked against Danny Garcia. This is the first time I will pick against.
Oh, so you're only doing it because Keith Thurman's a Floridian?
No, I'm only doing it because he's
MD. It was 2013.
It was 2013. Let me get to some callers on Skype. Alex, you ready?
Yeah, boys, what's going on? I was going to say, really big fan of this fight. Really big fan. I'm just going to point out a little trend I've noticed with Danny Swift. Whenever you think he's going to win, like you think there's an easy fight, let's say Herrera, Lamont Peters, not easy, generally easy, but just one he should win. He looks like he's about he should have lost those two at least. And every time you think he's going to lose, like against Matisse and that kind of thing, Mir Khan and stuff, he wins. So I'll point out that. I don't know what that was, but yeah. So I'm going to pick Garcia as an early prediction. I'm going to change my pick from Thurman to Garcia. So yeah.
He has 3 fighters on that list that totally discredit your analogy, because I think that everybody picked Pauly, I think that everybody picked Salka, and I think that everybody picked Vargas. So I think that you guys are reaching again to believe that Danny Garcia is this type of overcomer, a fighter who always fights over adversity. He's not that. He had 2 nice wins. Let's not exaggerate his success.
I'm saying I'm here.
Oh, Alex, 30 seconds, buddy. You're gonna have to get a boomerang or a ringer for all that. We got to go to Scorsese. Talk to me.
Hey, first of all, Carl Frampton did not beat Leo Santa Cruz, and they typecasting Leo Santa Cruz already. Secondly, I don't care about the location. I like to watch on the TV. Thirdly, Thurman gonna whip that hook. Then the referee gonna tell him whip that ponytail to the neutral's corner, because they gonna count Danny Garcia out. And shout out to the Boxing Voice for covering the real fight and not that circus shit that just got announced. I got one question. Is it on free PBC or Showtime? Because if it's on free PBC, I'm trying to see about 7 million viewers.
Well, unfortunately, you probably are not right about that.
That hasn't been officially announced yet, you know, but Espinoza said that CBS has a lot of interest, but it hasn't been worked out. We're going to Larry in San Francisco.
And I agree, Source. I agree. That's what they should do.
Larry. Alex Lemon.
My bad, y'all. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I was. You had me going to Alex Lemon to check if the lines were jacked up or something.
No, I'm here. My bad on that. In between stuff. Okay, real quick. Big up to the Boxing Voice as usual. Thanks for coming back so quick with the immediate react. Secondly, the coin should still be ringing for MD because I've never heard him more on point. Danny Garcia is a good fighter, but all this overcoming adversity, you can't bet against him, is garbage. He beat Matisse and he beat Amir Khan. Those were good wins, not great. And he has not been in a 50-50 fight since 2013. It is not all this overcoming. He's been fighting not so good fighters his last few fights. It's about time he stepped up. He finally did. And when it happens, I cannot wait until Crow Day for Garcia Thurman because there will be much to be served. Danny Garcia will not win more than 3 rounds if he finishes the fight at all. I cannot wait. I'm out.
What's up, this is Danny Garcia. You're listening to the Boxing Voice.
Danny, it's all right, man. They know not what they say, but they all will be believers.
Listen. If Danny Garcia beats Keith Thurman, right?
It's gonna be too late.
It's not. No, whatever. I don't
jump on a bandwagon.
He wouldn't give a fuck if MD was on the bandwagon before. But I'm saying that this fight's a win-win for boxing. That's why 50-50 fights like this is a win-win because either Danny Garcia proves the haters wrong, which I don't think could happen, or Keith Thurman continues to rise as one of the top welterweights and one of the top talents in boxing. So this is why 50-50 fights matter. This is why I hope it's on CBS because it will be a good fight. Both guys don't fight boring, you know, and then both guys hit hard. So there is a threat of a knockout from either guy. I know Danny Garcia has a great chin, but how many one-time punches can he take, you know?
You sounded so much like a fanboy right there. That was so sad.
Listen,
but other than that, you are completely right, MD. Other than that, you are completely right. I agree on every single one of these points that you made. This fight's amazing. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to be in New York City with you guys. I had fun in New York last time I was there in August. That's when I met Ness. Be a little bit like a reunion of a sort for me and you, man. And it's going to be a blast. I can't wait.
Yeah, man, I'm totally excited. The reunion's going down March 3rd. ThaBoxingVoice.com/reunion. Go find out what a TBV Appreciation Night is all about. Come hang out with us. Come party. Then watch the fight. Oh, I can't wait for that immediate reaction. Listen, we're going to work hard. We want you guys to sign up to Patreon. We just did an exclusive film study on Danny Jacobs versus Dimitri Prague and build up for that Daniel Jacobs versus Gennady Golovkin fight. So go check that out. Support us on Patreon. And we'll be back in a few minutes, probably, a few minutes, to give you that Canelo Alvarez and Julio Cesar Chavez casual fan pay-per-view show. And I got a few questions like how many buys does this one get? Are you mad at the catchweight? I'm not really, but we'll talk about that in a few seconds. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. You can find my co-host at?
You can find me at BoxingMD1 on Twitter.
You can find me at Mixed Combat News on Twitter.
Now make sure to subscribe to us here on iTunes, YouTube, TuneIn, and Stitcher because we will be right back. I don't know the exact time, but you don't want to miss this Canelo Alvarez and who's he fighting? Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. show. Later.